Welcome back to Further Solutions Academy. On this video, I'll be walking you on probability of digits part 2. We have done part 1, we have done cyclic permutation, definition of permutation, arrangement, and so on and so forth. Please just get along with this material. You'll be very good and you'll be very fine. You know, any exam can write any exam from here. Now, I'll be working on this part, case 2. Now, why is it called case 2? Because number 1, we'll be working on this conditional statement. It means I'll be using conditional probability to apply. I will apply conditional probability to solve a particular problem. Now, this is a very good example of a problem of case 2. Now, the digits 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 are written on 6 identical dice. 3 dice are drawn at random and placed in order of drawing. What is the probability that the number formed is less than or greater than 500? Now, this is a very good problem that we need to work on. Solution to this problem, let's start from there. The solution. Now, I want to work on this particular problem. The first thing I will do is that I have to apply my probability function now. Now, probability of a function less than equals to 500 will also be equals to 1 minus probability of what? A function greater than what? 500. Please take note of this. This is a conditional probability. This is equals to this, and that is what we can use to get something done at this junction. Now, for us to move on by doing, now let me take some statement. Okay, now look at this statement. Look at this. At this junction, 2 numbers are greater than what? Okay, is it 2? Yes, 2 numbers can be greater than 500. Now, if I should write it very well, yes. Don't forget that we are talking about what? 3 digits. Now, 3 digits greater than what? Than 500. Okay, that is very normal one. Number 1, we have first digit must be any of 5 or 6, which is what? In 2 ways. Now, that is very important. I know that 5 and 6 will be greater than 500. That one is certain. Now, the next thing I need to understand that second digit also will be choosing from the what? The remaining 5 digits. Now, remaining 5 digits. Third digit will be choosing from the remaining 4. Now, that is third digit. Now, if I want to arrange it, I've talked about the first, second, third. Now, my arrangement will now be what? Arrangement will be equals to, don't forget that you have picked it to be 2 ways, multiplied by 5, multiplied by 4. This is 2, 2, 4. Okay, now, since I have this, definitely I'll be having 40. Now, since I have 40, I can now continue by saying that probability of greater than what? 500 will be equals to, okay, now, which you know that probability is all about possible outcome all over total outcome. It will be equals to, possible outcome is 40 divide total outcome, it will be what? 6 permutate 3. Can you see? 6 permutate, because we are talking about 3 digits, 1, 2, 3 digits. Now, we all know that this will give us 40 divide 6 factorial divided by 6 minus 3 factorial, which I'll be having 40 divide 6 factorial divided by 3 factorial, which it also implies 40 divided by 6 multiplied by 5 multiplied by 4 multiplied by 3 factorial divided by 3 factorial. This will cancel this. Now, left with 4, the all over what? 6 multiplied by 5 multiplied by what? 4. Now, I know that year 1, year was 10, and year 1, year 2. Now, 2 year 1, 2 year 3. Now, I'll be having 1 all over 3. Now, probability that's greater than 500 is what? 1 all over 3. Now, this is P of greater than 500. Now, and what I'm working on this and this. I've gotten this alone. It means I will now say that what? Probability of less than equals to 500 will be equals to 1 minus probability of greater than 500. Now, 1 minus 1 all over 3, because this is 1 over 3, which is I'll be having 3 minus 1 all over 3, which I'll be having 2 all over what? 3. It means my answer, it will be what? 2 all over 3. That is all. That is all. Can you see? It's very straightforward and very simple. Now, permit me to do one more question before I leave this part. Okay, let's work on this question and let's see how to be solution to this problem. Now, we are talking about 3 digits. 3-digit numbers are to be formed from this particular set of numbers: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If repetition of digits is not allowed, that is very powerful condition. Now, how many numbers can be formed? Number 1, what is the probability of forming a number divisible by 5? Now, how do I go by that? Number A. Now, first digit can form in what? 9 ways. That is very important. Now, second digit can form in 8 ways. If repetition is allowed, just know that 999 will be repeated anyway. I think I'll explain that the other time. And third digit can be formed in 7 ways. Now, how many numbers are we talking about? 3-digit number. Now, my arrangement will be equals to what? 9 multiply 8 multiply 7. Don't forget that I can likewise write this as 9 permutate what? 9 permutate 3. 9 permutate 3. Don't forget that this is also the same thing as, which I'll be having 9 factorial divided by what? 9 minus what? 3 factorial, which it will give me what is on the board. Now, for me to have this, I'll be having 508. Now, since I have my 508, that is the first thing I will do. Now, please don't forget that you can use this approach if that is not comfortable for you. That is number 1. It means without repetition, this should be 508. Now, number B says that probability that the number is divisible by 5. Now, probability that the number is divisible by 5. It means how many number are we talking about? By 5. Okay. Now, already that number is divisible by 5. How do I go about this thing? Now, it means I will be having. Now, let me quickly go on each of the digits. Okay. Now, the first thing I will do is that, sorry, I'm trying to arrange something on my brain. If the number is divisible by 5. Now, what I will do is that the first thing as last digit must be 5, which is one way. Now, that is the last digit. Now, I will now say that the first digit must be chosen from the remaining 8, because one has been taken away. Remaining 8. Now, which is remaining 8 digits. Now, I will now talk about second digit now. Second digit must be chosen from the remaining 7 digits. Now, can you see the first one must be 5, and that 5 is that has been removed out of the 9 numbers. Now, that is why we are having 8, and that is why, and that can be done in one way. Do you get it now? Now, my arrangement will now be what? Now, probability of, arrangement will be equals to 1 multiplied by 8 multiplied by 7. That is very important, which it will be 1 multiplied by 5. Now, that will be 56. Now, probability of numbers is divisible by 5 will be equals to 5. 56 divides, which is total number is going to be what? 508, which I'll be having 1/9. That is the probability that the number will be divisible by what? Now, can you see how simple this is? In the next video, I'll be working on probability of letters. Permutation of letters. My mind is on probability. Now, please, you need to understand basic principle of probability before you can get along with this. There are a lot of videos on probability, distribution, binomial, normal distribution, and so on and so forth. Don't forget to share this video and subscribe. Once again, thanks for watching.